the children, they put so much of themselves into it, and they took so much time and thought, and the fact that within a month, it was completely, well, it's not completely, but it's been just, it's been vandalized. It's really sad because their hearts were really in the right place.
Wally and I run a summer program called Brooklyn Arts for Kids. We wanted to do it outdoors this summer due to COVID, and we thought, perfect, let's do a mural. We found this great wall that was low enough for kids. We work with ages like 6 to 13.
And we knew we wanted to project a message of being together and being fair to everyone. And basically, we just put out a bunch of words we could do on the wall, and we had a vote, and the word community won.
First, we painted the top blue, and then painted the background and the words, and then we came to the decorating part. Someone said, I really want to show and express this Black Lives Matter movement that's been happening. We had 2 letters expressing just we're all equal, and Black Lives Matter, and all of these messages in each letter. And then after a month of it being, painted, it was vandalized.
We were away and we got a text from one of the parents who lives across the street with photographs that somebody had come and spray painted over the mural, basically as a sort of a malicious gesture to block out anything that represented diversity or unity or love. I mean, really. And they were so upset. There was two thoughts. One was that it was so soon. To them, they couldn't believe it was right. They just finished it in their eyes, and they had. And the second thing I think was, how could somebody do this knowing that kids worked on this?
One of the most interesting questions that they asked was, if the person who vandalized it was right in front of you, what would you ask them? I answered and said, I would ask them, why was your opinion so big in your head that you thought, why don't I push down another person's opinion to show mine?
It would make me feel better if it was not somebody who obviously did it out of malice, instead of just some teenager who probably didn't even know what it was.
Later, after the word spread out to pretty much everybody, we had a Zoom call to discuss, what are we going to do? Because it's vandalized. What are we going to do to fix it?
One of the kids said, we can't erase what happened. We don't want to cover it up like it didn't happen. We need to incorporate it, or we need to include it.
It was a magical moment when they arrived, and it was a magical experience throughout the whole redo. The arrival felt like the Avengers were arriving back, like these superheroes that, didn't like the fact that they had to do this, but they were ready to do the good work and to come fully prepared to address it. The love that was in the original mural got bigger.
I've been living in New York for about 23 years now. So I have to say, unfortunately, I was not surprised by the fact that it had been marked. What I was surprised more by was the actions and the solutions that embraced the graffiti and brought it together and made it something more integrated. More than anything, I was really pleased and surprised how it was dealt with and the lessons that came from that.
Having the response of we just keep going, we just keep putting the message out there and working together as a community, I think is important, because we can't give up,
Part of the conversation at the end, after we fixed it up, of will this person come back? What's going to happen now? And then they talked about how, well, maybe we changed their mind. Maybe this will teach them or show them. And it has not been touched since. The hope is that we could change one person's mind.
just do the best we can here in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? I think we are representing, and we want to do the best possible, especially in this world today.